when it comes to trading, you want to be in moves that go explosive, parabolic. And in this video, we are going to explore the explosive moves. Why do some trades move explosively while others drag along? Now, there are 4 key essentials that you must understand in order for you to actually start getting into moves that move explosively. And we have the signal day. So if you are trading today, like today is on Thursday, if you are trading today, your signal day is on Wednesday. That way you already know what exactly you're coming to the screen to look for. Number 2, you need to know which setup you are trading. You are either trading a pump and dump or a dump and pump or the short squeeze, or maybe you are just winging it, but you need to know exactly which setup you want to see form. And then levels. So levels are round numbers, the quarterly levels, high of day, low of day, high of week. Those major levels that price usually creates. And then lastly is you need to understand who is driving the market. So we are going to look at an example of a trade that occurred yesterday, and Monday, Tuesday, we had a lot of trades. Now, the process is the same. So we'll break down yesterday's trade and then we'll look at a couple of others if we have time. So Monday sets the high and low of the week. So that is called the opening range. Then Tuesday breaks out of the opening range and closes back inside. So now this is called a failed breakout. So I like using equations. So it's a failed breakout plus first red day, where at the high of the week. So Tuesday sets the initial balance, but we also have a first red day. So when I'm coming to the screen and I see this, I'm looking at the hourly time frame or the 4 hour. I'm looking at, okay, where could price be headed to? Because the thesis is that when we have a failed breakout at the high of the week, chances are price will continue going to the opposite side. So we are looking at maybe Wednesday's low because of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the 3-day setup. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So these were levels where price could go back to. Now, if we cut up to 9, yes. So coming to the screen at 9, this is what you have. So we have all this space price might come back to. But if you look at price action, we have our high of the day, and now this is our low of the day. But something has happened. We have a new lower low at it's an inside lower low. So if I see a lower low, well, you know that price will most certainly, if we don't have a break in structure, price will continue going down. So my thesis coming to the screen was this was a sell high opportunity. Now, answering a couple of questions. Signal day, it's a first red day and a failed breakout, so I'm looking for an opportunity to sell high. Number 2, which setup am I looking at? I'm looking at the pump and dump setup. A pump and dump setup is simple. I just want to see price pumping up, and then we trap traders. So we have a situation where people are buying at a premium, people are buying at a high, and then boom, all of a sudden all these people are underwater. Once I see that, then I'll be looking to look for an M pattern there engulfed for the move down. It's simple as that. So I already know how the setup should look like. Now, so I'm asking myself, where do we have an area where price will have other time frame traders? Of course, we have the high of the day. So first scenario is price to come back to this level. Second scenario is wait for 8 a.m. to finish. So where is 8 to 9? Yes. So wait for 8 a.m. to finish, give us a high and low of session. So if we look at this scenario here, we have the high of session at 8. So I would like to see price coming back to this level to trigger other time frame traders, so that I can know, okay, we might be having some drivers in the market. Who is driving the market? Other time frame traders drive the market. So we have this pump to the high. We have other time frame traders who have been triggered. Okay, so what I want to see is all these buyers. I want to see them engulfed. By engulfed, I mean I want to see price action coming back to actually clear out people who are buying at this level. So what happens? At 9:30, we have all these people now underwater. If you are buying here, if you are buying here, if you are buying here, your stops are somewhere below here, and probably they've already been cleared. So once I see that, then I just use this range expansion tool from, it's just a Fibonacci. Well, it's Stacy Buck taught me this. In his videos, you'll see he uses range expansions. So it's just, I want to see a 50% retracement of this trapped volume here. So an area somewhere around there. I want to see price go to that level and give me an M pattern. So actually, I took the trade after these 3 pushes were engulfed, and then my stops were around somewhere there. And then price did eventually come back to the 50%, and then that is when we had this explosive moves starting to go down. So it was a nice 50 pip move, very beautiful. Before 11 the move was over. Yes. And basically, if you want to take advantage of moves like this, you just need to align everything. So just because we are at the low doesn't mean we start buying, because my thesis is sell high. So I'll be looking for an opportunity to buy high, either high of the session, high of the day, high of the previous day. And if you look at other scenarios, we had this sell high opportunity, but again, this was not I did not see any beautiful setup here. Because if you look at how price was behaving, we never had that 50% retracement after all these people who are buying here had been cleared out. So I wanted to see price to come back to this level, but nothing really. This was the best setup. Now we can look at Euro USD on Monday. I'll just go through it very quickly, but just to show you that it's the same thing. On Monday we had on Friday we had a first green day, so price closed as a first green day, meaning on Monday the opportunity was to buy low. Now, so if I'm buying low, I want to see first a dump and pump setup. So we had the dump, but also we had other time frame traders in the market at the low of the day, the low of the session. So once I saw this, I just went to the 1 minute time frame and I'm looking at, okay, where do we have trapped volume or trapped traders? So if you look at price action, what was happening here? We had people selling, and then this move cleared out all of these people. So all these people who are selling at the low, all these people are underwater now. So what do? I'm looking at, okay, we have trapped volume at the low. So why don't we wait for price to come back to the 50% to see what happens? So after 9:30, price comes back to this level and gives us a nice W pattern, then with a pin. So actually I got in, yes, after this candle. After this candle, this is where I got in. Stops below that area and targeting the high of the day. And you can see, yeah, price did its thing. So before 11, the high of the day. Yeah, so basically it's as simple as that. Understand your signal day, understand which setup, wait for price to trigger other time frame traders at the levels. So whether it's 3 levels of rise or looking at the major levels, and then ask yourself, if I'm to enter into this trade, who is driving the market? Because if there is no one driving the market, there is no reason for you to get into that trade. Simple as that. If you got value from today's video, subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.